Rock and roll, says Jay Josie, as we watch the entrance, well, what we can see anyway, of these players into this stadium court. We are watching the women's final. One of these teams will walk away as U.S. Open champions. Welcome everybody to the stream. Thanks for watching. My name's Tim Backers, joined for this match by the enigmatic Maurice Miller. Good to have you, Maurice.
Thanks for having me, Tim. I appreciate being here.
Maurice, a pro player on the men's tour, joining us for this match. We have two quality teams, and it's going to be a battle. We know it will be. Longoria, Salas, the 1 seeds. Mejia, Herrera, the 3 seeds. But 2 months ago, the last time these two played, Mejia, Herrera won it in a tiebreaker.
Yes. Mexican nationals?
No, in San Luis Potosí, Mexico.
Yes.
First pro stop of the season. Well, there's a lot of lights in action. Now's your opportunity to make the predictions. Will Mejia and Herrera cause the upset again?
Ooh.
Can they dethrone Longoria and Salas and take this title? It would be huge for them.
It would. Both teams have been playing very well this weekend. It's going to be interesting to see because I believe they both played on the show court at this point. So we're going to see how much the glass plays a factor into their strategy also. But it should be an exciting final.
So make your predictions. We await some lights. We have the cameras in action. Someone turn on the lights. Lots of drama today already. We saw Vargas overcome 2 seed Salas to advance to the final, where she'll take on the world #1, Paola Longoria, who won his two straight games over Montse Mejia.
Ooh.
I mean, I look at it and I say, "Why you guys all wore the same
yeah.
color? Come on!" Well, the redder of the two is Longoria Salas, and more the garnet is Herrera and Mejia. Herrera and Mejia in the back. Herrera is the left-sided player, the lefty, and in the front, wearing the Nike uniforms, Longoria and Salas. Salas will play the right, Longoria the left. Our official for this match, Maria Rene Rodriguez from Guatemala, the official referee of the LPRT. So here we go, 0 serving 0.
I'm so excited.
And we start with a replay. Salas will hit a Z from this position. And Salas will show why she's arguably the most powerful player on tour. I think we're going to see a lot of play down this right side between Salas and Mejia. Mejia, a very, very good doubles player, has excellent hands. Herrera is more of the shooter.
It'll be interesting to see how fatigue is going to start to set in with both teams playing since Thursday for sure. How fresh is their body going to be to be able to keep going?
Soft hands from Herrera, a little flick of the wrist. Beautiful shot and a point. Already we've had some good rallies, and it's a good start for Mejia and Herrera. This is what they needed. Skip ball, Longoria. Thought she said 3 serving 1, Rodriguez. Hard to hear from where we are.
I think Alex lost that one in the glass coming off.
Well, she was smiling as the ball passed her. Maintain your focus. Smile afterwards. Skip ball from Mejia, side out. Another skip ball. That's as many skips almost as she made in her final. And you mentioned the fatigue. These are all professionals. I mean, they've done this time and time again. You would think that they've trained for this, and it shouldn't be a factor, but it's on the show court. There's also a mental fatigue as well as physical.
Yes. Herrera shot that ball down the line, and Longoria just missed it off that sidewall glass. 3-1.
Swing and a miss from Longoria. I mean, this is her home. She's used to this glass court, and so she should be prepared for that. And 2 or 3 just mistakes from her, and a little surprising. Skip ball Salas. Wow, I can't believe how many Salas and Longoria have skipped. And they're going to take a timeout. It's 5 serving 1, just like that. This is what Herrera and Mejia wanted. They needed a quick start. They got it. So Longoria, Salas take a timeout. Maurice, if you're coaching them, what kind of words of wisdom do you give them?
I would absolutely tell them, 1, keep shooting. Just maybe relax a little bit. Wait maybe a little bit of a half second or so. Think about your shots you're going to hit and just execute it. Yes, you've made a couple of unforced errors, but the game, you're only down by 4. You know, it's only 5-1. I know it's a first server right now. Get a half out and get a side out. Get back in that box and start working at it point by point, rally by rally. Take it once at a time.
And when you compete against somebody that you know so well, and you play professionally, you play some people more than once over the course of a season. How do you prepare, knowing that, oh, I'm playing this person again? They know my game. I know their game. Do you try something new, or you just try to make your game better than it was last time?
So I will maybe go back through the feedback or look at what I did before and what I did well against this person and what I did not as strong as. I will try to drill on the weakness and make that stronger while trying to exploit their weaknesses that I was able to capitalize on last time.
Okay, words of advice from Maurice Miller. We'll see if it works in favor of Longoria Salas. Herrera serving on the left side, typically hits a drive serve of some kind. She's definitely a power player. And there's the half out. That's what they needed. Good return. Let's see if they can do it again.
Another unforced error off the back wall by Longoria.
And I don't know about you, but I'm of the opinion that they're trying to pick a little bit on Longoria, keeping it down the left side.
I know from myself, and I'm not going to talk about me, but playing on the court, the back corners are the hardest part to see on this court, just because when you're looking out, it's kind of hard to see.
Well, look at this replay. Splat winner from Salas. Can't do it any better. And I think that's why they might be going to the left side. Salas is the dominant player in this doubles team. She seems to be the captain, the leader. Covers most of the court. They seem to be trying to take it away from her.
Yeah. Known as one of the more harder hitting women on tour.
No question.
She absolutely uses that to her advantage. The back wall setup flick. And shot point, Salas.
Doubles can be a game of runs because you have 2 servers. And so we'll see swings and scores. Good timeout from Longoria Salas. They're back in the box and starting to close the gap. Skip ball Salas. I mean, you count how many skips Herrera and Mejia have made. Not very many. Longoria, Salas, many more, and I think that's partly why we've seen the scoreline differential. Longoria, Salas may just need to stop going for bottom board and keep Mejia and Herrera deep. Wow, she got that. Great get, Mejia. And again. Look at all the bodies in the middle of the court. This will be a tough rally to lose. Oh my goodness, look at Salas.
Great rally.
She turns around, can't believe it. Oh my goodness. That's a big win for Herrera and Mejia, a long rally like that. Lots of shooting from Herrera Mejia. And it's Longoria who takes it in the end. It was all Mejia Herrera that entire point. So much defense from Longoria Salas, and they waited for their opportunity. Just like that, they get it.
Yeah, I don't know if the viewers can hear, but if you all can hear it, you can hear Mejia communicating with Herrera during the rally to try and let her know if she's going to take the shot or if she wants her to, if Mejia wants Herrera to shoot it. A very important part of the game is communication as a doubles team.
Absolutely. So Salas serving 3-6. I think we'll see a lot of rallies in this match. Replay coming up. Herrera hindered by Longoria in her way. Thanks to all of you who are watching and have shared the feed. We appreciate it as we try to spread ladies racquetball around the world. We'll have another replay. 3 serving 6. Salas lining up. No, changing it up. High lob Z coming up. Too good from Mejia. She'll certainly have something to say in this doubles, having lost the semifinal to Longoria. And a changeup. Down the middle goes Longoria, trying to split Herrera and Mejia. Herrera says, I'll take that on my backhand and I'll flat roll it. Thanks very much. A little luck, Maurice, but you'll take it.
Absolutely. You wonder, you know, with the unforced errors that Longoria and Salas is having, how is their mentality going to the rally going? What are they thinking about as each point is going on?
Wow. Mejia steps up. She wasn't doing that in her semifinal in singles, but she showed a reverse pinch winner in that situation. Too loose from the serve. It was a loose serve, and it really got punished by Longoria.
Longoria hit a very smart, well-executed shot down the line.
Second server, Mejia on the right side. Great shot from Herrera. She's such a shooter when her feet are set. She hits the ball very cleanly. It's why she's so effective in doubles.
I believe Salas broke her strings on her forehand on the service return.
So Herrera is not allowed to leave the court. I don't think she realized. I think she thought it was an actual timeout. It's an equipment timeout. So Salas is allowed 30 seconds to get a new racket, get back on the court. No coaching allowed. And you can see that Herrera and Mejia are having a conversation trying to find out specifically what's going on. And you can see Salas having a discussion. I think she's checking the rules herself. Some of these rules changed at the beginning of the season when the LPRT voted to adopt IRF rules. And I think that there's some learning involved in that. But I think it's really helped with some of these players, especially the ones who play internationally, to have consistent rules rather than what tour are we playing this time? What stop are we playing? It's made it a little bit smoother. Less issues with discussions about rules.
And as a player, like you're saying, it helps ease the focus a little bit because it's okay. I know the rules I'm going to be playing at consistently, and I can drill more effectively for this in train.
Excellent serve from Salas. Oh, Herrera just missed it, swing and a miss, and Mejia almost picked it up, but not quite. You saw there the power, though, of Salas. When she steps in and hits, it goes very, very fast. Can be very effective in doubles, even when it's not a perfect shot, just because of the speed. Wow, a skip ball, Longoria. She got in position, and you just wonder, knowing how quick Mejia is, you saw Mejia run up to cover that pinch. Longoria maybe felt she had to do a little more than was necessary. Really smart from Mejia. Through the legs from Salas, she keeps it alive. And then you can see Mejia looks to the sky because she buried it into the floor.
There have been some very nice rallies, long rallies between these two teams, which is expected when these two teams meet.
Look at the athleticism from Salas to keep that ball alive by going through her legs. Longoria going down the left, really attacking Herrera. A point for them, 5-9. You heard Herrera. She's pumped up.
Absolutely. Very nice shot down the line, using that sidewall glass once again.
Not quite her, Mejia. You saw what she was trying to do with that camera angle. Hit the right side wall to the left side, to the front wall. Some groans in the crowd. It was close, but not close enough. You talked about communication earlier. In that situation, you saw Herrera could have taken that ball. She pulled her racket out of the way and allowed it to wrap around to Mejia. Good communication, even without speaking. But Salas says, hold on. I can still shoot. I want to side out. They're down 5-10. You can see the purple strapping on the arm and shoulder of Longoria. She talked about her injury earlier this week. She's not going to let it bother her tonight or tomorrow in the final of singles. Skip ball, leaning back, right? You could see her leaning back. Difficult shot to execute. She was very close, but just a little short. Second server, 5-10.
As a player yourself, you know, someone with some great insight into the game, is there
Easy.
any
Don't get carried away.
is there anything that you would say for yourself to Longoria and Herrera? Well, one for I'm sorry, Longoria and for Salas, and on the flip side for Mejia and Herrera.
Yeah, we've reached a sticking point in the match, right?
Mhm.
And so for Herrera and Mejia, I think you take a timeout here. Especially, let's see how this rally ends up. You don't want them getting too close to your 10, and you've just got stuck. You haven't gone past 10. And you can see Longoria trying to hit that jam serve once again. And so I think, okay, when we just need to regroup here, figure out what we're doing. Skip, and that's where I say take the timeout. It's 7-10, starting to get a little frustrated. Just regroup. Don't let them get too close to your lead. But you have to figure out, how do we earn points when we're serving? Just like that, it's 8-10. There's 2 points in it. And there is the timeout. We'll see if it works in their favor. You remember when Longoria and Salas took their timeout, they came in and got the half out, which is exactly what you talked about. We'll see if Herrera and Mejia can do the same thing. As far as Longoria and Salas are concerned, I mean, I'm the color. You're the analyst on the mic. What do you do? I mean, they're in the service box. They're earning points. What's changed that has allowed them to earn the points?
Well, I've noticed from start the match, especially from now, Longoria and Salas are executing their shots a lot more frequently now. They're not creating as many unforced errors. So, especially the last 3 to 4 rallies, they're hitting their shots better.
And so from the perspective of Herrera and Mejia, you're down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're up, but you've lost the last few rallies. What do you do in respect to, okay, how do we get this half out? How do we, or side out? How do we get back? What serve should they be hitting? Because it's just, they just stopped earning points.
Okay, so then from there, because they were missing a couple shots earlier, even though they're executing now, I would absolutely get them out of the front court and make them start shooting from deep. They've been hitting roughly around the 20, 25-foot mark, which is pretty executable for players of their caliber. Make them start getting behind you. That way, Mejia and Herrera can now control center court. And to me, that might enable to help them get into the service box.
Longoria searching for a lob serve. That's loose. Replays the correct call. Salas has a discussion with Longoria. I love these two because they're pretty dramatic when they disagree, especially when it's really against their favor, or they think. This one, I think, is going to be upheld. Herrera was clearly obstructed by Longoria, and that's what happened. So an appeal lost. There it is. There's the side out. You have 2 timeouts. Use them.
Yeah.
They can be effective.
As you said, regroup, gather your bearings. Let's go play some racquetball.
Herrera consistently hitting that drive serve straight down the left side. Great hands from Mejia. Oh my. Salas almost ran into Longoria. Another long rally. Wow. Ball hit Longoria. Herrera stepping in to strike that. Salas returns it. Mejia goes cross court. Longoria tries to duck out of the way, and it just catches her. Herrera's there.
Of course.
And that goes back to, you know, if you look at her playing singles, that's the one thing that she could really improve is just that first step speed.
Both players are trying to take over center court, making sure the other person has a harder time trying to shoot. Lost that one.
That time you could see Herrera and Mejia having a little miscommunication, and Mejia missed it off the glass. So only 1 point scored by Mejia and Herrera. It's getting closer and closer and closer. 8 serving 11. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was all Mejia. She just bossed that rally and took it and said, this is it. It's over. Cross-court winner.
Had the great recovery and then played aggressively off the ball from Longoria. Scored a winner.
Tremendous hands from the young Mexican. Wow. And you could hear Salas. She liked that one. Longoria just standing there and ripping it. And you see Mejia grimacing. Oh, want that one back. Little luck on the left side. Ball kisses the left corner and dies down the left. I believe the score is 10-11. It's Mejia and Herrera have had the lead the entire match. Wow. Samantha Salas, forehand, pinch rollout. Leaning back, just crushed it into the right corner.
Longoria and Salas have now tied the game up 11-11 after being down 5 or so.
This time it's Herrera who gets a little kiss on the left corner, and it goes straight down the line. Okay, 4 points.
Both teams.
It's the first of 4. Remember, win by 1. You're not going to get away with that. Just pushing the ball back to Salas. She stepped in and crushed that cross court to the left corner. Good cover by Herrera. But that's flat from Salas. Mejia and Herrera think it's a skip. Somebody's gonna appeal. I'd like to see who. Oh, so skip was called. What was your take?
I saw a skip.
There you go. After the appeal, Maurice. I should have called you before the appeal. So that's big.
And then, like you were saying though, as a ref, Maria has to make her call regardless of what each player or team is going to think.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
good serve.
Wow. Salas just missed it, 13-11. 2 points away from this first game, the 3 seeds.
Timeout.
Timeout on the court. We'll take a timeout ourselves. We'll regroup. Mejia Herrera just 2 points away from closing out this first game. Longoria Salas just need a side out before they're serving, 4 points away. We'll be right back. Timeout on the court. It was their second and final timeout taken by the 1 seeds Longoria Salas. Let's see if it works in their favor. They need a side out. Wow.
Yeah,
Confident forehand. Little loose on that serve, though, allowing Salas as much time as she wanted to take that shot.
On each timeout both teams is taking, they've ended up winning the next rally after the timeout.
Herrera needs to do that. She needs to keep shooting. That's what she's known for. Mejia, she's a passer, keeps the ball alive, has great hands, can handle power, but isn't as much of a shot maker as Herrera. Second server. She was so close, Herrera. Just a little bit faster, and she would have got that ball back. Point for Longoria Salas. I think 13-13, you take that timeout.
Yep.
Herrera, Mejia have one more. We talked about the 3-0 when you take that timeout. Good pickup. Salas. Oh my, they got it. Wow. Longoria shooting through Salas into the right corner.
Great pickup there by Herrera.
Watch Salas jump here. Uh-oh. Great shot, Longoria. 13-13. Great hands from Mejia, but it's all Longoria right now. Oh my gosh. That's a great shot. Mejia wants it. Wow.
Confident.
The crowd love it. We love it here. I hope you do wherever you're watching. What a rally. Look at how Mejia just waits, sets up, and then executes. And then a little emotion.
Has a very confident stroke there.
Herrera, 13-13. Soft hands from Longoria. You can see her emotion. Half out.
Mejia and Herrera still have that timeout left. And so you would wonder, even though Mejia is serving now, do they take the timeout? Or do they stay in the box? Questions you wonder as a player.
Absolutely. Wow. Oh, wait. They want a 2-bounce call on something. I don't know which shot they're talking about, and I'm not sure Rodriguez is going to know which shot.
Maybe.
Hold on, let's see. Call stands. I think one agreed, one disagreed.
Was it maybe Salas' service return shot where she ripped it?
But that would be my guess, but that's part of the problem in this. Chances are you're not going to win that unless it's clear what shot we're referring to, because there was a lot going on in that rally. So here we go. Game point number 1. Huge right now for Mejia Herrera. They were up big. Oh. Look at the shot from Mejia. It was a great ceiling ball. Salas was only able to get it back to the back of the court. Mejia took her time, waited for it to drop, killed it. First game, Mejia Herrera, the 3 seeds. We'll take a 2-minute break. Longoria Salas, let's see if they can pull it out. They're veterans. They're the defending champions. They've got to win game 2. We'll be right back.
Looks like you're not sleeping well.
How did you know? And Megan!
Hey, you're that guy.
The My Pillow guy.
That's right, and I'm here to help you get the best sleep of your lives. Just like all of you out there, I had problems sleeping. I had tried every pillow out there and none of them worked. That's why I invented My Pillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck aligned. My Pillow will hold its shape all night long, regardless of your sleep position, for the best sleep of your life. Take advantage of my 2-pack special. Use the promo code and get 2 My Pillows for just $69.98. That's only $34.99 a pillow. Call or go online now. You're sleeping better.
Much better.
And you're looking good.
Feeling good.
I knew you would.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst, Maurice Miller. We were just talking during the break about how big that first game was for Mejia and Herrera. Had they lost it, you just wonder whether things would have just fallen apart. They didn't, and now the pressure's on Longoria Salas.
Yes, as defending champions too. You gotta wonder, but each team has experience here.
So, Mejia Herrera, they defeated Longoria Salas in San Luis Potosí a couple months ago. They're looking to do it again. Longoria says, you know what? I'm the world number one. Here's why. She wins it side out. But then she skips one. That's what happened in the beginning of the first game. Longoria Salas made a lot of unforced errors, gave Herrera Mejia the lead, and then it was catch up, catch up, catch up. It got tied, and then they pulled away and took it. Daring each other to shoot it. What hands from Mejia. Both scrambling to the back, keeping it alive. Wow. What a rally. Oh my goodness, Herrera wins it.
Great rally.
Incredible athleticism from all four players on that court. Look at this, on her knees, Mejia. Salas goes cross court. Herrera on her knees. Salas not able to retrieve it. Another error, this time from Salas. Salas, Longoria have a little conversation. I believe the score is 2-0. That's loose from Herrera. And Mejia. Herrera got it. And Herrera not that time. Multiple opportunities for Longoria, half out. Another great shot from Mejia. It's worth noting Mejia is 19 years old. Just finished the juniors as a junior world champion for the second year in a row, defeating Martinez, Gabby Martinez, 2 years in a row.
Busted ball.
So we'll have a replay. It's incredible. She has such composure. She was in the semifinals of a U.S. Open at 19, and here she is in the final of doubles at 19. And you can see why. She has terrific hands. She covers a lot of court. Excellent doubles player. Another great pickup from Mejia. And this time Herrera not able to cover down the line, side out. This has turned into quite a match. It's very tense. You can feel it all around us.
Yeah, and as a player, because it's sight, as you know, from the beginning of the first game of game one, a lot of errors. Now they're starting to get more comfortable into it.
So what's the call? Oh, here we go. I told I told you there'll be some dramatic appeals, and here's one from Longoria. Side out because Mejia on the right was looking to take that shot.
And as a player, Salas, when Maria called it, had pointed to Herrera, but you have to give both players an opportunity to strike the ball. And I don't think Salas knew where Mejia was.
Well, Longoria responds a little dramatically, and crowd not in favor of that. A reminder, of course, we should mention the men's doubles final coming up after this match on the IRT network. So, of course, stay for that match too. Lots of people here enjoying these matches. It's been a fun week.
Yep, Salas hit a ball that just hit Herrera. So, still kind of wondering, does the glass still playing a factor in this match?
Skip Mejia. We haven't said that very much. A rare unforced error.
He has been pretty consistent this match, one skip. What does it do to her psyche?
Wow. Salas not happy. She's going to have a conversation. And Mejia also, she's frustrated. And the thing is, she didn't hold up. Mejia ran across her, and she just kept playing. There was no effort to ask for that. It was, I mean, Mejia got out of the way of that swing. Great shot, Herrera.
Mejia playing strong. Steps over, takes a backhand, rips it right across. Now we've got 2-1 serving.
Excellent serve, Herrera. Side out. Herrera needs to hit those better. She is a shooter, but she's shooting pretty high right now.
Of the ones she's taken, about 60 to 70% of them. Great serve there by Mejia down the line. Salas tried to get it to the front wall and wasn't able to. But of the overhands that Herrera has taken to come down the line, about 60 to 70% of them are coming off that left side wall.
Wow, what a shot, Longoria. Can't do it much better than that, Maurice.
Yeah, so absolutely. She's put in the time and the work to get to where she is. Clearly showed when she took that shot.
She mentioned in her interview after winning the semifinal earlier today that, her advice to young up-and-coming athletes on tour is discipline. Being disciplined in your training and your preparation across all of those areas.
Yes. Unforced error there by Herrera. 2-3.
They were picking on Herrera. They went 3 times to her, and then she took advantage in the end, driving it into the left corner. There's certainly some emotion on court now.
As you said, Longoria and Salas picking up that Mejia is playing strongly and tried to pick on, as you said, Herrera, but she put that ball away.
Well, what's the call? I think that's an avoidable.
I'm going penalty hinder.
It was an avoidable hinder given. The correct one, definitely blocking the view of Longoria, who was trying to shoot that. No argument from Herrera and Mejia. So 3 points in a row for the #1 seeds. Good hands from Herrera. Herrera just getting ball after ball back. Oh my gosh. Well, what's the call now? Should be an avoidable hinder. Let's take another look. Yes. Your take, Maurice?
I'm going to go avoidable. Even though Mejia is on her knees, she's impeding the stroke of Mejia. It doesn't say she has to be on her feet. It's a stroke.
Oh, so there was a replay called. I think we'll see an appeal from Herrera and Mejia, which they lose. I'm a little surprised, but we had the best view in the house of that one, and you could see it doesn't matter if you're on your knees. She was ready to hit that ball.
Yeah, I believe it's the same thing. If she's in the way of her swing, she's in the way of her swing.
Wow. Mejia keeping her cool and composure, ripping that backhand into the left side. Look at this. She looks so casual, but she does it very well. Salas, though, might have gotten that. Half out, Herrera not able to pick that ball up.
At this point, either team, we've been stuck at 3-3 for a while. Does either team need to take a timeout, or do you just keep hammering away at it? Maybe try to find a new shot or a new strategy to employ.
Wow, Salas through the legs. And Longoria with a big skip in the middle. Point for Mejia Herrera. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great match. If you haven't shared this match yet, please do so. Let's get everybody watching this. It's turning into a classic.
Please share this. Share this to as many viewers as possible.
Mejia puts another one down. She's playing exceptionally in this match. Salas, we haven't said Salas. Good shot, Salas. Very much at all in this match, and they've really taken her out of it.
That's true. Also, Salas allows, or I don't know if it's just right or not, but Longoria steps over and takes a lot of balls with her forehand during these rallies. And so there might be some, as right now, Longoria stepping over to take the forehand. Salas is effectively taken out from it there, but now Longoria hits a backhand down the line and effectively gets him back in the box.
And I think if Longoria and Salas are going to win this, they need to win it on the left side. Herrera is, in my opinion, the lesser of the two in the doubles teams.
I agree.
So keep it off Mejia, put it on Herrera.
He is playing really strong right now. Getting balls back, hitting smart shots, playing aggressively, defensively when needed.
Oh my goodness, Herrera running up to cover that. Great shot. Look at this. Longoria going for the pinch too high. Herrera, but again, look at where that second bounce was. Salas, I thought, get up there, get that ball.
I agree.
Great shot. No, skip? Skip ball. Point Mejia Herrera, 6-3. They're inching closer and closer to the finish line.
And like I had said earlier, do you take the timeout, or do you just keep hammering away, finding something new? I think Mejia and Herrera have found something. Majority of it just execution. When Longoria took the pinch shot a couple rallies ago, Herrera had actually stepped up to where she was in front of the line and was able to just step over and put it away herself.
Wow.
Nice shot.
She's just feeling it. And I think they need to take a timeout. Let's take a look. Yes, they indeed are. So put yourselves in the shoes of Longoria Salas. What do? You lost the first. It was close. It was 3-0. You were down. You pulled it back to 3-3. And now it's 3 points in a row for Mejia Herrera.
Myself, same thing as game one. Yes, they're hitting good shots, but make sure they're shooting it from 37, 38, 39 feet. Use this glass to our advantage. Let's use some wide angles. Longoria has gone away from hitting her wide Z shot that was pushing Herrera back and pushing Mejia back. Try to employ that back into it. Mejia is playing exceptional right now. She's been strong.
She's on fire. Let's face it. She's just playing amazing racquetball.
She is. And so, as you mentioned earlier, try to attack Herrera as much as possible because Mejia has got great hands, so you really can't get anything by her, and she's very comfortable shooting the ball right now.
And I have a feeling, Longoria is going for that pinch on the right side. And I think it's because she doesn't think Herrera can get that ball. The problem is that the ball's just a little too high, allowing Herrera. And we saw earlier in one of the replays where Longoria went for that pinch, left it too high. Herrera ran up, flicked it into the left corner for her own pinch. And that seems to work against Herrera, but she's playing herself very consistently, making very few mistakes.
Yes. The only thing I would say for Longoria and Salas to look at is Mejia is the quicker player of the two because she's so strong up front. See if you could hit a wide shot around Herrera that maybe she can't recover it, that makes Mejia go recover, and now you have an open lane to shoot.
So timeout so far. When you take a timeout, you earn the rally in this match. Let's see if it works. Guess what happened?
Half out. So right now, 4-0 when a timeout is taken. Whatever team takes that timeout has gone on to win the next rally.
Should be a replay. It is indeed. Well, this has turned into be quite a match, and we've gone back and forth for a while. Okay,
And
so
Tim,
we're going to have an appeal, so let me hold you off. Mejia and Herrera are appealing that it shouldn't be a replay and that Longoria couldn't have retrieved that ball. They lost the appeal.
Now, I know you're the wizard when it comes to this, but I'm with Mejia. I didn't see a replay on that shot. I thought she hit a wide enough angle and Herrera cleared enough to where Longoria should have been able to hit it off. So, I don't know.
It's a judgment call. The official is the one closest to that environment. They see it best. The line judges agreed with the official. What a rally. Oh my gosh, no way. Oh, Mejia skipped it. Wow, look at this get from Mejia. This is outrageous. Point for Longoria Salas. Incredible athleticism from Mejia.
Mejia is playing so strong. It's a phenomenal get.
And again. Great shot that time. Wide angle from Salas. Another .56.
Now, in that rally, Longoria, Salas took control of center court, kind of pushed Herrera out the way and made Mejia start doing a lot more movement.
Good shot from Longoria with the backhand. Suddenly it's 6-6. They took the timeout, and now they've won 3 points in a row.
Great call on the timeout.
It was 3-0, then 3-3, then 6-3, now 6-6. Mejia is just controlling the middle of this court. What a get from Salas. Too good from Herrera.
Good shot. Great rally. Nice hands. Mejia playing aggressive.
Look at this get from Salas. Fantastic.
And Herrera steps over, puts a confident shot down the line.
That time Salas buries one in the right corner. Herrera left it up. Point for Longoria. That's a great wide angle from Salas. Perfect shot in racquetball.
Yes, Longoria and Salas are attacking Herrera. I would probably call a timeout if I was Mejia Herrera. That's 5 points they've given up now.
Yeah, I agree completely. Oh, ball gets stuck on the back glass. Oh, she
hands.
didn't. Wow. Look at this little backhand flick running forward casually. She's got such great hands, Mejia.
Right, no timeout, but getting back in the box. Let's see if they can use this opportunity to score some points.
Wow, Mejia. She's just playing lights out at the moment. 7 serving 8. There's been some scrappy rallies, but there's been some amazing finishes to them. Fist pump from Herrera. You know what that means. She's hit her favorite shot, the forehand pinch winner.
Tied up, 8-8.
And you saw the frustration from Salas at the end of that. Another incredibly long rally. Herrera doesn't put it down. But Mejia. How many times have we said Mejia in this match? The crowd love it. The crowd love it. She's putting on a show on this show court.
Timeout taken by Longoria Salas.
Well, we need a timeout. It's 9 serving 8. We'll take a minute to regroup. My heart's pounding. I don't know about you. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back, everybody. You are looking at Herrera on the right of your screen, Mejia on the left. Especially Mejia, is playing extremely well, and the score is 9 serving 8. A reminder, Mejia Herrera took the first 15-13. They're trying to overcome the defending champions, and right now, Maurice Miller, they're certainly on their way to doing that,
Yes.
but it's not over yet.
It's true. It's only a +1 advantage right now, but you do have 2 serves. So let's see if you can use this to your advantage and score a point, or string a couple of points together.
Look at how early Mejia takes this. Great pickup from Salas. That's an incredible, smart shot. Most people, probably the pinch, right?
Yep.
She goes wide angle to the right side.
Payola and Salas, as you see, standing directly behind each other in the middle of the court. The whole right side of the court's open at this point.
So, another point. 5 away from this match. Little towel timeout as Salas sprawls to the floor trying to get that up. Herrera serving. Great shot, Salas, half out. Mejia really dedicated herself to this sport once she started college, and you can see the way she's playing. It's certainly having an effect. Semi-finalist, oh my gosh, what a get. Spicy from Salas. There was
Good
some
shot,
anger in
Salas.
that one.
Yes. She put some mustard on that one. But Salas, as you saw, hit a wide angle to Herrera that Mejia was able to recover. Longoria once again tried to attack Herrera, and that allowed them to take inner court position to set up for that rally.
That's just too good for Mejia. That's a difficult shot to execute, coming across your body and then straight down the line. Great shot, half out. Mejia played in Mexico, lost to Longoria in the singles. Didn't play at Virginia by the beach, not able to come because of school commitments. Oh, what a get, Salas. Wow, what a rally again. Oh, behind the back, Herrera, Mejia not able to get it. Salas really saved that rally.
That dive, very athletic, helped them score a point.
Longoria puts it down. Another point for them. They're certainly not out of this. They're 5 points away from a tiebreaker.
Herrera decided to go wide angle on that shot, but kind of put herself out of position, which gave Longoria the down the line that kissed the corner.
Another point for Salas. And you sense that Longoria's kind of baiting Herrera to take this lob serve. Hit it for me because it's coming off the back wall. Herrera, quite aggressive by nature. Here's another example. That was better. What hands for Mejia. But that's too good from Longoria. She seems to have settled down. We're saying her name a little bit more.
Now we were at 8-10. Now it's 12-10. We've got 4 points. Do we take a timeout that we haven't used this game yet? We still have 2 left.
Good cover that time, Herrera. Oh my gosh.
Every time I mention a timeout taken, Mejia goes, okay, I'll show you. I can get us back in this box.
Look at that shot. Just a flick. I'll just guide it into the left corner. Beautiful shot. Side out. Mistake from Salas, trying to go to the ceiling. 11 serving 12. This is just how game one finished.
I'm sitting on the edge of my seat, Tim.
I'll hold on to you, Maurice. Don't go over. Stay with us. This is exciting, everyone. Thanks for watching. Oh, you saw what happened. It's happened more than once on this glass court today. The ball just died. Salas looks to the ceiling. Oh, thank goodness, she says to herself.
I'm going to start nicknaming the corners of this court and the back, the corners of broken dreams. Because you want to take the ball off the back wall, but when it hits that spot, it just dies.
Salas on her knees. Mejia on her knees again, but not that time.
Ties this game up. Now we're at a game of 3 for both teams.
This is where we were exactly in game one. We got to 13-13, and then Mejia Herrera closed it. Can they do it again? No timeouts available for Longoria Salas.
Ooh.
You can see they're taking a little lens cleaning timeout.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Unforced.
That was a big skip. Definitely an unforced error. And a point for Mejia Herrera. Longoria Salas, all they need is a side out. And there was a question I heard, do they have any more timeouts? They do not. They have to stay on this court. Ball kisses into the left side glass and dies. There's the side out. So 2 servers. Maurice, you feel like they have to do it now?
Yes. Mejia and Herrera have the utmost confidence, and we see a change of serve strategy with Longoria on the right.
Interesting. Scrambling back, Salas. Didn't work. They tried something different. You have to give them credit for that. But it didn't work the way they wanted it to. Half out. I love it from Mejia, stepping up, bossing this rally, bossing this match so far, saying, I'm the best player on this court, and here's why. What a great shot.
I think bosses is a correct term because Mejia is looking like she is here to play, ready to win, and she's been playing like a boss.
19-year-old, the youngest player on the court. What's the call?
Pretty sure it's going to be a half out. Yeah. I believe it hit, I think Mejia's racket and just went straight to
Well, I felt
Longoria.
they couldn't, yeah, it wouldn't have made it to the front wall. Good pick up, Mejia. Herrera got it. Who's going to shoot first? It's getting tense. Oh my gosh, she got it. What a rally, Maurice Miller.
Wow.
What a rally.
Longoria is showing why she is a defending champion right now. completely trying to will this team to a tiebreaker.
And you saw her face at the end of that. She is animated. She really wants this. And Salas breaks another set of strings, so she will get a mini timeout. Well, just a reminder, tomorrow morning we have the women's final, so be sure not to miss that one as well. We will see Vargas against Longoria. Hey, Vargas beat her just a few weeks ago in Virginia. It was quite a match. Make sure you tune into that one because Vargas, as she said in her interview, I want to be number one. I want to be the U.S. Open champion. That's what drives me.
Yes.
So we'll see if she can do it. Longoria seeking her 10th U.S. Open title, her 100th title overall. Could be an historic moment. You could watch it unfold right here.
Ooh, that's a nice number, 10th and 100. But as you said with Vargas, I want to be the champ also. Should be a match. I know I'm going to tune in for it.
Oh. Skip ball, Salas.
Half out. Shot was a little loose there by Herrera, but Salas was unable to put it away. 12-13. Longoria thinking about what she's going to do.
This is tense. Oh. What's the call?
I think she called a
replay. And Salas, Longoria, don't argue. That's loose. Mejia wants it again. Wow, she covered a lot of court. And that's her spot. Herrera, forehand pinch. You'll see it time and time again when you see her play. 13 serving 12. Should they close it out here, don't forget to stay with us because we'll be interviewing whoever wins. But right now, 2 points away, Herrera Mejia. And she did it again. And look at Longoria. Frustrated, looking down, a little dejected.
Herrera has gone to Salas on every one of her shots. On the service return, she links to Salas, 2 pinch winners that would have gone to Salas' side.
Match point. Mejia. Longoria keeps it alive. Herrera. Oh my goodness,
yes.
They've done it.
That's the match.
A new U.S. Open doubles championship team. Mejia, Herrera. Wow, Maurice Miller, what a match.
Wow. I'm in awe because Mejia and Herrera absolutely played strong. Longoria and Salas never gave up in the entire match and tried to fight strong. However, Mejia put it away. She's been playing like a boss, as you put it earlier. Was able to take the match.
What a match it was, and it really came down to just a few points. It wasn't a blowout. It was back and forth. 2 great teams just hitting each other blow by blow, and eventually it was Mejia Herrera. You got to give a shout out to Herrera with those 2 forehand pinch winners right near the end that really took them over the edge.
Herrera came up clutch. That was the thing. You know, we talked, as you and I pointed out, we talked a lot about Mejia, but Herrera came up clutch in clutch situations.
Wow. So just while we recover, just a reminder, we're getting a mic to the winners, and it was an incredible match. But we should also mention, you know, MVP Mejia, the 19-year-old, the youngest on the court.
Yes.
She's improved so much, but she's also demonstrated mental toughness in the World Juniors. claiming that title multiple times.
Yes.
And she's really risen to the occasion here, and she's going to be a force to come.
Yes, she is. It's gonna be interesting to see if she's able to make some more events on tour. How is it gonna play into the draw? Especially when it comes to doubles, if she's able to play with Herrera.
So we're going to take a quick commercial break while we allow those players to kind of recover and get the congratulations out the way, and then we'll talk to them courtside to see what they thought of this experience. But for myself, of course, Maurice Miller, thanks so much for your insight. Really appreciate your contributions. We'll be back in just a minute.
I'm Holly Scott, I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Seattle, Washington. I've been playing racquetball for about 15 years. My dad started because I didn't like the daycare at the gym, so I was very bored and I needed to go play racquetball. It's my calling. I love the LPRT. I get to travel, meet new people, work on my Spanish, and it's just a great experience and everyone should experience it. Reaching your dream foundation is really important to me because it helps me travel, to get experience, to do better. Racquetball and in life, they teach you to do things professionally, on and off the court. My goal is to be #1. Obviously, same with everybody. It's difficult, but with their help, I can work for it every single tournament and get better. Donations are greatly appreciated, no matter how big or small. It helps players like me reach our dream.
Finals. Can we get our ladies finalists out here, please? Doubles teams. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.
Awesome match. Those on. Give it up for your 2019 LPRT U.S. Open Doubles Champions. Put on a heck of a show. It's pretty great. So, ladies, Mexico show here today. How was that?
Oh, it was a great experience. We feel so good. They're good players, so thank you for everyone to watching us. And I want to thank Gearbox and Reaching Your Dreams Foundation and all the people who see our match. It was funny, so thank you.
Muchas gracias a toda la gente que está ahorita, a nuestro Reaching Your Dreams, la universidad y pues a mis padres que están viendo esta transmisión y a a mi entrenador.
Thank you everyone.
All right, we're going to get some pictures, and then we are going to transition to a wonderful exhibition, another wheelchair exhibition, but this time it's going to be Joe Hoffman against a top professional player in a wheelchair, Rhonda Razich from the LPR.
Well, there you heard it. These two, Herrera and Mejia, played extremely well and extremely well together. What a great pairing. They overcame the defending champions, the 1 seeds, Longoria, Salas. They've now won the last 2 against the 1 seeds, winning in August. On behalf of myself, Tim Baghurst, and of course, Jay Josie, Maurice Millo, and everybody here, I want to say thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for the final.